Hello, this is CJ here to bring you a quick review on Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F, as dubbed by Funimation and presented by Fathom Events in theaters across the US. I was super excited for this. I live in farmland, Indiana, so we rarely get special movie events like this, let alone anime movies. I mean, the last movie I saw in theaters, anime related, was the Full Metal Alchemist movie for Brotherhood, which is a couple years back, and that was really small. It was me, a group of my friends, and two other people. And so I was really shocked because I didn't even see this movie the day it came out on Tuesday. I actually saw it today, August 6th, which is a Thursday. But my theater was still pretty packed. I was super excited. My friend, too, had a really good time, even though he really didn't know that much about Dragon Ball Z to begin with. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend, if you enjoy anime, go support this movie. It's still playing, I believe, in the next week or so, go check it out. As far as my thoughts on the actual film go, I really enjoyed it again. It's nothing too spectacular, though. I mean, it's a typical shonen movie. It's oh boy, Frieza's back, we gotta go punch him to death. Yay! There's not really much more than that. There's nothing philosophical. You don't learn anything about really that much about these characters, which is totally fine. It feels like fan service to the movie. It's here's all the characters you know and love together to kick some butt. It was really enjoyable. The one thing I will say, though, is just going in, as a casual Dragon Ball Z fan, I have only read up to the Frieza saga and the manga, and I watched Dragon Ball Z casually as a kid. So going in, I had no idea who were Beerus and Weisper from Battle of the Gods. They kind of show up in the movie with no explanation, and I was like, who are these people? Also, the villains from the original Dragon Ball show up as kids. I was like, how did they become kids? What's going on here? One thing I was prepared for, though, was this guy. This guy made an appearance in the film, Jaco the Galactic Patrolman, and I'm not sure if he's made an anime appearance yet. I think he's made an appearance in video games before. So my friend was confused. I think it was me and maybe one other person in the theater knew who this guy was, because as soon as this guy appeared on the screen, people were like, who is that? But I will say this right now. By the end of it, he stole the show. I mean, it's called Resurrection F, but it might as well also be subtitled Jaco Steals the Show. I mean, this guy is really funny. He's dubbed by Todd Haberkorn, which typically I don't really like Haberkorn's performances. It's just a personal thing, but he did a really good job this time around. I was super convinced, and I had a really good time, so yay Funimation, keep doing great work. Another thing I will note is that it had that typical Toei kind of flair to it, where there was a lot of CGI. I mean, a lot of CGI. I noticed particularly in Jaco's fight scenes, there was a lot of CGI. Also, the fight between Goku and Frieza had a lot of CGI. There was some lackluster animation here and there. I noticed particularly with the character of Weiss, W-H-I-S, however you pronounce that character's name. I noticed almost every single frame he was in, he kind of just had this face. And it wasn't a character thing. It wasn't a character design thing. He just, for whatever reason, had the worst animation in the entire movie. I don't know what happened. Toei Animation is very famous, though, for cutting corners, so I kind of expected it. Overall, though, I would definitely recommend this movie. Go check it out. Support anime movies, because, I mean, if you're not going to support Dragon Ball Z, what else are you going to support? Go and see it. This is CJ, signing off.